Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega occasionally, and you know what? You know I only make videos on this channel when I'm passionate, and believe you me, I'm passionate about this. Now I don't care what other people say. Your perception of what you perceive to be right or wrong is your perception. My perception of what I see to be right or wrong is my perception. We all perceive things in different ways. We're all individuals. I've got the right to perceive whatever way I perceive things in the way I perceive things, if that makes sense. But here's the deal. I picked up my son from school today like I usually do. And he usually doesn't say anything to me about what happens during the day. He's just like that. He just wants to play games on the phone and things like that on the way home and just forget about what's, But today, the minute he got into the car, he said, "Daddy, today the Thai kids call me Farang." And he said the word, he speaks Thai fluently. So he speaks it like a Thai. He says Farang instead of Farang. I don't know which way is the right way to say it, but there's no right way to say it as far as I'm concerned, because it's a racist term. I'll say it again. It is a racist term. It's disrespectful and racist. And the thing about it is, and I know you won't agree, I know lots of people say, oh, it's not. Well, it is. It's a derogatory term used to highlight the difference between one race and another, and that is racist. So he was so aware of it, he actually said it to me. And he said, "Why do they call me Farang?" Or Falang, as he said. And you see, I've noticed this before. I'd be walking along with my wife and my son, and they'll look at Harry, and they'll look at us, and they'll say, "Oh, look, Farang, does he speak Thai?" I mean, what the hell do you think he speaks? Hindustani? He was born here. He was born here to a Thai mother, and he has a Thai mother, and a foreign father, and they call him Farang. That is the most ridiculous thing. He was born in this country. He has a Thai passport. He's a Thai citizen, and he's been labelled as a Farang. He went missing the other day, but he can't really go missing in this complex, but I couldn't find him. And I went to security, there's security all over the place, and I said, "Did you see my son?" I said it in Thai, and he radios to the main gate, and he said, "Look, Farang." He said, "Farang child." And I said, "Hang on a second, he's not fucking Farang, he's Thai." And you see, it really gets me going. So now it's rearing its head. For the rest of, someone said this to me before, for the rest of my son's life in Thailand, you see, the Thais see him as a foreigner. They see the European in him. The Europeans see the Thai in him. So for the rest of his time, he will be labelled as a Farang in Thailand. And, the injustice of it. A Thai can go and live in Ireland and integrate into society, and they'll be as Irish as anybody else will be. But you can stay here as long as you like, and you can get a Thai passport if you're one of those individuals that happen to get one. And I know a few people do get one, but you'll never be Thai. You might be Thai on paper, but you'll never be Thai, because that's reserved for them. And you see, this is not a negative video. I'm saying that, I always say, I try to defend myself. Well, why should I defend myself? I am just giving it to you as it is. I don't like my son being called Farang. It's a derogatory term, it's a racist term, and I won't put up with it. I will not put up with it. I've told him that they shouldn't call you that, because that's highlighting a difference. And I mean, I know what happens in every schoolyard, in every country around the world. There's bullying and there's differences that are highlighted all the time. But when it comes down to a whole culture, a whole society doing it, that's when it gets up my nose. I'm the father of a Thai citizen. A Thai citizen who is not seen as Thai because he's of mixed race. By the way, he's also got an Irish passport, which is 100 times better than a Thai passport. The Irish passport, I think, is ranked. It depends on the week you look at it, but on the ranking system, I think it's the ranked number 2 or 3 in the world, as in terms of passports that have visa-free access to 175 different countries. I think the Thais have access to about 70 countries. So, which is better, being Falang or being Thai? But at the end of the day, I respect them. I don't call them Oriental. I call them Thai. You see, calling someone Farang is a lazy, racist, disrespectful term. Because if I was to do the same thing, I'd call every Chinese person, Japanese person, Mongolian person, Myanmar person, or Burmese, whatever we want to call it, Thai or Cambodian or Vietnamese, I'd call them all Oriental. But I've got more respect for them. You see, that's a group term, that's a racist term, Oriental. But I don't do it because I have more respect for them. But look, that's the price you pay. My father used to say, I used to say, Ireland is such an expensive place, or this, that and the other. And he said, that's your price, the price you pay for living in this wonderful country, meaning Ireland. Well, I suppose this is the price I pay for living in this wonderful country, Thailand, because I do think it's a wonderful country. But it doesn't stop me feeling aggrieved when my 6-year-old son gets into the car after school and says, Daddy, why are they calling me Farang and others? Why are they calling me different? When he was born here, and he's as much Thai as any of them. Anyway, that's my rant, and I really want to drive this point home. I perceive the word Farang to be racist. Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, it is. If you don't perceive it to be, that's valid too. But from my perspective, it's racist and it's disrespectful, and it gets up my nose, especially when they aim their shot at my son, and he's only 6. So there you go, guys. That's my rant for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It came from the heart. And another thing that comes from the heart as well is make sure you click that like button, subscribe button, share button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.